off like a ding dong. Nothing you can really do in those situations, so I'm always just kind of like paranoid, I guess. Let's go ahead and hit a oh, another one right now. This is going to be so much value. That is so much damage. That's crazy. Like, what is this mission? I don't get it. Okay, so we're here with our White Scars Vanguard, and man, do we have a treat for today. We did the daily hard stratagem termination, this one right here. Now, it doesn't look too bad on the surface. We've got, oh, I just dropped some headphones. We have got strikeout, gun strike cannot be used, not that big of a deal. Exploding objects are more common and much more dangerous in terms of radius and damage. This one is actually a much bigger deal than it really makes itself out to be. I think there's a couple of examples in the gameplay coming up. Medicae stims also heal squad members in a 5-meter radius. This is the saving grace, absolutely, of this daily stratagem. And then enemy faction that does not usually appear spawns instead. So you fight chaos on termination with the Bio-Titan fight at the end instead of Tyranids. For this build today that we ran the Melta rifle because we're fighting chaos instead of Tyranids. Sometimes I do run the Melta rifle against Tyranids, but I mainly love this thing against chaos because you can just take care of hell spawns so easy. With the high stagger of this, you can stop them in their tracks when they're throwing massive flurries of attacks. We took the ammo variant because it doesn't have the best ammo regeneration on the Vanguard, like how the Heavy has. So I usually take the range variant on the Heavy when I use the multi-melta, but for this one I like to take the ammo capacity one just because it's just so nice. It's nice to have the extra buffer of ammo there. And for our perks, we'll go over this super quick. We went with Decisive Reload. This is probably just the best perk ever on the Melta. You should just always have this. Performing a finisher on a Majoris level or higher enemy with this weapon restores ammo by 1. It might not seem like a lot, but when you're always executing, it can add up, and you can get like an entire new magazine. So we go over into Rapid Health, another really good perk, pretty much essential. When your health is below 30%, killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores health by 10%. This happens so damn often. And it's just super nice to have a little bit of healing to kind of keep you topped up, because you don't need to do it right when you're at 30%. You know, say you have 10% and you're killing 7 enemies, and there's also no cooldown on this. So as long as you're killing 7 enemies in rapid succession, you're getting 10%. So that helps keep you topped up when you're like fighting on your last limbs of HP. Super useful. Trick shot, like boom, boom, boom. 3 super top tier perks. Just in general, let alone for the Melta. Killing 5 enemies in one shot with the Melta restores 1 armor. There is a cooldown, 30 seconds on this, but that is very, very nice to have that extra contingency. I don't always really get this to work because for some reason, like, I don't know. I guess the Vanguard just has really good armor regeneration as it is between I think it's called Launch Restoration, the prestige perk, where you just need to use your grapnel launcher and you get an armor segment back. You pair that with a couple of perks and you're grapnel launchering all the time and constantly keeping your armor topped up. So this, you don't really notice it too much, but definitely every once in a while it will save your booty. Then we move up to Great Might. Damage increases by 10% against Terminus level enemies. That's really useful. You still don't really notice it too much, but the Melta rifle isn't particularly good against very tanky single target units like Terminus enemies and like bosses and things like that. So having a little bit of extra buffer damage is definitely nice and helps make up for that. But usually when I'm fighting like a Hellbrute, I'll switch to my heavy bolt pistol. I just feel like it is able to do more for me. So then we move over to Divine Might. Damage increases by 10%. You can't go wrong with that. Magazine size increases by 15%. You can't go wrong with that either. Just basic buffs. You could go down for fast reload and kind of work down here. I find that reloading immunity isn't super useful. Because usually when you're reloading, you're dodging and evading anyways, or like priming up a parry, so you don't really like I feel like you don't really take a lot of hits. Like, how often do you actually get hit that would stagger you when you're in the middle of a reload? Usually I just time my dodges. This definitely can save your booty cheeks, but I feel like it's not really enough to make a difference for me. So we go with the top row here. First shot, the first shot after a reload does 10% more damage. You're pretty much keeping that uptime all the time on this weapon because you're reloading all the time. And you don't need to reload into a first magazine, so this synergizes really well with decisive reload as well, so that if you're completely out of ammo and you kill a Majoris, it restores 1, you hit a reload, that 1 is going to do 10% more damage. You don't need a full magazine. We're going to move over into retaliation. After a perfectly timed dodge, you deal 25% more damage, very useful. I'm dodging all the time, especially with this build. My kind of strategy with the Melta, especially against Chaos, is to hip fire around, dodge, hip fire around, dodge, and kind of work around in a circle. For things like rubric Marines, because they kind of have a pretty bad turning curve where they don't really handle turning very well, especially Terminators with soul cannons and things like that. They don't really turn very well, so it's nice to kind of dodge out of the way. So I find that I make pretty good use of this. You can hit a perfect dodge and deal 25% more damage pretty dang often. Then we go into perpetual fire. Fire rate increases by 10%. That's very valuable because this thing shoots very slow if you don't take the fire rate variant, and I don't because I like the extra ammo, but the rate of fire variant could be useful for those who want that. I just feel like it burns through ammo really quick. The DPS is there, but it wasn't really for me. Sometimes I will play with it, but not really. If I'm going to take a different variant from the ammo variant, it's pretty much 9 times out of 10 going to be the range variant. I think that you just get much more value out of that. So moving into our secondary here, we took the ammo variant of the heavy bolt pistol. I absolutely love the heavy bolt pistol. It's pretty much only second to maybe the plasma pistol, but I absolutely love this thing. Usually I'm taking the firepower variant, but when I used a more heavy hitter primary weapon, I always usually tend to take the ammo reserve one, because basically if I run out of ammo for my primary weapon, this is all I got. You know, you got to remember that. So having a little extra ammo at the expense of some damage helps a lot when dealing with Minoris. You still get pretty damn good contested health with this if you're hitting headshots. 10 plus firepower is very strong. The heavy bolt pistol is pretty strong even with the low firepower variants, and it also has one of the highest gun strike damages in the game. So like I wouldn't take anything like the Retribution's Bequest. This thing doesn't really have a lot of ammo economy for it, and if you run out of ammo for both your guns, you're pretty screwed. And the Vanguard has so many ways of stopping reinforcement calls as is. You have the grapnel launcher, which immediately stops a reinforcement call, and then you've also got the Melta, which always hits a stagger on enemies pretty much, except for extremists, I believe, if they're calling, because I think that sorcerers can do reinforcement calls. It won't one hit with the Melta stop it, but you will after a couple shots. 2 or 3 shots will stop a reinforcement call. Ideally, you'll just have a grapnel launcher charge that you can stop calls with, so that's definitely useful. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the perks that I use for this particular stratagem. We decided to go with Upper Hand. I think this is the best in slot. So then we move on into Conviction. Conviction is just probably the best in slot 9 times out of 10 for every single class that has it. Conviction will save your life. It will save so much damage when your armor breaks. And usually by the time the 10 seconds goes up, you've got armor back. And then there's no cooldown on it, right? So it just keeps on, it just keeps proccing. Definitely busted, definitely good. Then we go ahead and grab Consecutive Execution. If you are playing in a coordinated team and you've got a tactical for whatever reason that has Secure Stockpile, you don't really need this because you've already got that, but I always like having this on my Vanguard just for the extra restoration. You could go for something else. I think if I were to go for anything else, I would go... You know what? Neither. I think this is probably just the best in slot. Consecutive Execution, probably just best in slot, to be honest. Then I went on for the Unmatched Zeal team perk. Most people hopefully know why. This thing is just super busted. Breaks up the pickup economy significantly. 30% health regeneration off of an Extremist happens all the damn time, multiple times a game. 30% is basically equivalent of a stim. So every single time you kill an extremist enemy in like in a finisher, you basically just get a free stim. And on absolute, extremists will spawn in packs of 3. So instead of being like, oh no, 3 extremists, you say, 3 stims, and then you move on. So yeah, definitely busted, definitely good, definitely crutches teams and saves runs. There is argument to be made to use Inner Fire in some certain situations, but most of the time you're going to be wanting to run Unmatched ZL as a Vanguard. Then we go into the main Grapnel Launcher build. Diving Kick deals 50% more damage, and additionally damages enemies on the way to Grapnel Launcher's target. So after the buff for Grapnel Launcher, where it now scales in damage depending on the difficulty that you play, adding 50% more damage to that, this thing hits like an absolute truck, and it also deals AoE damage. 50% more damage is very noticeable. You feel it, and I feel like the other ones aren't really that good. Shockwave is pretty decent actually if you're facing Tyranids. If there is a Majoris in the middle of a bunch, like a pack of Minoris, you can aim for the Majoris and you can wipe out all of the Minoris around it. It kind of gives you a little bit of that breathing room, so that one's pretty decent. I don't really care about Restless Fortitude. I think they must have buffed that actually. After Diving Kick, you take 40% less range damage. I swear that used to be 20. So maybe that is actually kind of decent, but I don't know. I feel like I don't really need that. So then we move into Zone of Impact. Performing a finisher with the Grapnel Launcher deals deals damage. It's not significant. That is very important, because significant damage is a lot of damage, but it does just deal damage to nearby enemies. This perk is so effing good mixed with this. You take the Tactical Prowess signature to instantly activate a finisher on enemies that have 33% or less. This works on Extremists as well, and because you get the finisher on it, you deal damage to enemies all around as well, and then it also replenishes your charge. This combo wipes entire hordes for me. I have had insane moments. I can't remember if there's really too many insane moments in the gameplay that you'll see for this, but I, playing this over my times playing Vanguard, have seen this do absolute numbers and save encounters so many times. It's ridiculous, but you could also opt for something else. This one's also really good. After a ranged kill of a Majoris level or higher enemy, Diving Kick's damage is increased by 130% with only a 15-second cooldown. I always forget to proc this, so that's why I don't run it, but it's very, very good. Very strong. You can basically turn your grapnel into a flying nuke kick. It's very, very good. For our last perk, we just keep it simple. We go with Combat Readiness. Grapnel Launcher recharges 20% faster. You might be wondering, well, if I just play smart enough and only use my Grapnel Launcher to get executes, then it's always going to be replenishing a charge with this combo. But unfortunately, not everybody can be absolutely flawless with their uptime of that. Like, so many times I use a Grapnel thinking that they're ready and they're just not, and it only puts them into execute and doesn't actually trigger it, and so you lose a charge. So this is just to make sure that we mitigate the downtime of our grapnel. So we've got this, we want this to proc as often as we can, and basically make it so that we've got infinite grapnels. But then when we do miss it, my grapnel goes on cooldown, you're gonna wish you had this, just to get it back up and ready as soon as possible. And this basically goes super well with Launch Restoration. Over here, using the Grapnel Launcher restores 1 armor segment. There's no cooldown on that. And for our prestige perks, we've got Battlefield Awareness. If a target is within 8 meters, you deal 10% more range damage. This happens all the damn time as a tactical, especially if you're playing the Melta build, because you are just always very close to enemies. So that's just constant 10% damage basically for your Melta. And then we got Regular Restoration. This one's kind of optional because you've already got Launch Restoration. This one could be switched out for something else if you don't find it super useful, but I like having the extra armor just as kind of a contingency plan. Killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores 1 armor segment. Cooldown is only 15 seconds. So this will help keep you kind of topped up as well. I feel like sometimes it's pretty hard to just keep your armor topped up with just Launch Restoration. And so sometimes this does get wasted, but I feel like it's one of those things where when you need it, it's there for you, you know, and sometimes it really does come in handy. And then of course we take Fortitude, which is just, Fortitude is one that you should just take whenever it's available on any class basically, because of the way that the health mechanics work with you get damage reduction. The further you lose your health, the less your health bar gets, the more damage reduction you start to get. So having an increased health basically increases the threshold of where you're taking damage reduction. So basically, the last segment of your health bar becomes very much more valuable the more health you can increase. So this is just really, really valuable. And it's, you know, because it's just a stat 15% increased health, it's just got a 100% increased uptime, or not increased uptime, but it's got a 100% uptime. You just always have it. Super, super strong. So I guess if you were to get rid of Restoration, what are our other options here? I would probably go with Indomitable Spirit while performing a gun strike, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits and you cannot be knocked back. This will absolutely save your life from getting stagger locked and stunned into death. That's a really good option. You could probably go with this one here. When your health is less than 25%, ability charge regenerates 15% faster. I don't think it's very useful, actually. But if you want that extra little bit of ability charge and you are kind of like on death's door, this is kind of one of those things that you may also feel like, you know, when it does happen, when you are in that situation, you're happy that it's there. But I don't really use this. So it's kind of optional, but Indomitable Spirit is definitely another pick that you could definitely get rid of for restoration. If you're feeling that you have too much armor restoration and you don't really need this, or if you just keep forgetting about it, I feel like it's kind of hard to forget about, just because killing 7 enemies in rapid succession happens so often, even when you're not trying to do it. So, but anyways, that is the build. I hope that you guys enjoyed the gameplay. It's definitely an action-packed one, and it's pretty chaotic. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye-bye. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Knight Rider left the game. Okay, we already lost a brother. Not a good start. That's for sure. After our absolutely catastrophic last attempt, hopefully this one goes a little bit better. I'm really counting on Mr. Malum KDO 5968 here. And we got a new brother joining in, Lector. Okay, hopefully you guys can help out a brother by playing a little better than my last team did, and hopefully I play a little bit better as well. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified. You know what? If this one fails, I'm switching to a plasma pistol and hoping for the best. Okay, go ahead and grab you. I can stop that. Oh, never mind. Other guy stopped it. Let's go ahead and do this. Hit that execute. I wish that procced the actual grapnel execute. It's no biggie. Okay, so now that we have a little bit of time to breathe here, I gotta stay locked in. All right, I definitely gotta stay locked in because this, for some reason, it just makes everybody's brain turn off. I don't know why, but it's like. Like, for example, I'm going to stay away from these because if that gets shot, that's going to hurt. I'm actually going to get rid of these. For some reason, you mix chaos on a mission where Tyranids normally are, and everybody's brain shuts off, including mine. No one knows how to compose themselves. No one knows how to fight Terminus, but when a Hell Brute spawns, no one knows how to, everybody forgets how to fight it. I don't know why. But that's just how it's been. So we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in real hard. We got a full team here. We've got an assault and a heavy. Okay. Okay, see, he's walking way too close to that. I want to shoot it and get rid of it, but like his splash from his plasma could set that off at any second, and he's gonna take like 70% of his health bar is gonna be gone. We got a Hell Brute already. Okay, so let's see if our brothers can pull together here. That was stupid of me. Let's go ahead and hit a big grapnel there. Let's go ahead and use another one. Hit all of that damage. Let's go ahead and get that execute. It's going to damage a bunch of things around me. Can get rid of these guys. Get rid of you too, please. I think I'm going to throw a grenade here for all of them. Ooh, that would have hurt me a lot. Okay. I'm going to back up. No, why'd I grapple to that? Okay, good. We got interrupted. Perfect. So that was the ideal situation we wanted there. Okay, he's got that. Hopefully he's got that covered, and I don't need to help. Let's clear some of these guys out. Because I hate the extra damage. What hit me for all of that? You. You did. I'm gonna die. Get me out, bro! Wow. Okay, he got revived, thankfully, and I'm dead. Okay. Oh. This is awful. And Lector is on cooldown. Like, why is this so... Oh, he left too. He rage quit. Malum Cato is doing good. Oh, he's going for the... Oh, the Heavy's gonna go for the revive. Okay. Malum Cato's down, but not out. We can go ahead and hit this. Let's get that execute. And then Heavy's gonna revive. Okay. Like, see what I mean? Like, usually... I feel like usually this wouldn't be a problem. And all of a sudden, for some reason... Oh, don't hit me, please. I hate that. All of a sudden, we're on a Tyrannid mission. Where are you? Go away. We're on a Tyrannid mission, and all of a sudden, every possible thing goes wrong. Once a Terminus spawns. And for some reason, every single time that I've been playing, 2 Terminus have been spawning every single time. 2 Hellbrutes every single game. Because usually you'd think, oh, we beat that Hellbrute. We're looking a little rough, but we can come back from this, you know? We can pull back. And then later on, a Hellbrute spawns again. And we get absolutely poopied on. We get absolutely destroyed. So... hopefully that's not the case. I'm just gonna pray for a lucky RNG here, and we just don't have to fight another Hellbrute. And if we do, I'm gonna pray that it's not on... Ooh, here, everybody gather together. Let's get rid of these... Come here. Get rid of those mortals. Okay, now we're all of a sudden looking really good. Everybody's full health, everybody's healthy. I would have rather used that there than only use it on myself. I'm glad that I was able to cure 2 mortals for the price of 1. Go ahead and grab that execute. He can have that one if he needs it. I'm going to go ahead and hit that. Okay, he doesn't need it, I don't think, so I'm going to grab this one. We should check up here for a stim. So while he's fighting that, I'm just going to hope that he's okay. I always hate running off thinking that, you know, a teammate is doing good, like they can handle something, because then you never know. You're not in their shoes. Maybe you see them only fighting 1 hell spawn, and you're like, okay, they've got that handled. I can go and quickly grab this stim and circle back and see if they need help still. And then all of a sudden they get attacked by 2 more hell spawn, and then all of a sudden they can't handle that situation, and you kind of just ran off like a ding-dong. Nothing you can really do in those situations, so I'm always just kind of like paranoid, I guess. Let's go ahead and hit a... Oh, another one! Right now, this is going to be so much value. That is so much damage. That's crazy. Like, what is this mission? I don't get it. I'm gonna back the hell up, though. Well, I want to kill you. I do have the stim. I don't want to use it. Unless I need to. Okay, that can be his if he wants it. Oh, shit. Okay, we lost a little bit of health there. No problem. Okay, Deet is going down. Where's Deet? Where's Deet? Where's Deet? Way over there. Crap, I'm so far away. He's probably fighting all of the extremists. I should have taken the other direction, but I didn't want to run past the Hellbrute. I'm going to see... Oh! Okay, Hellbrute's on me. No problem, no problem. Oh my... Okay, I'm not gonna bother using the stim. I'm gonna wait. I could have healed like my whole health bar, but I think it's more valuable to split it between everybody. That hurt though. I couldn't believe I couldn't get out of that. That was stupid. Okay, Hellbrute's out of the way, and there's no way we get another Hellbrute. That is literally as many Hellbrutes as can possibly spawn. I'm pretty sure. I don't think another one is even possible. So as long as we just pull back from this, I'd say that we've got this in the bag. The worst we can face now is just a lot of chaos spawn. I can't believe that I didn't get out of that radius. That was stupid. I did actually panic click the stim out of instinct, and it just didn't register, and I'm happy it didn't. Because I could have still used it. After I saw that it didn't register, I still could have used it, but I thought I saw that Deet was hurt, and I was like, no. It's better that we split it off into 2 people. More valuable that way. I would like KDO to be hurt as well before I use it, but sometimes you just don't have a choice. So I would... Where's D? Do you need a... Should I use the stim on you now? Maybe I should wait. I'm gonna wait for now. And hope that D doesn't die. I believe in him. Okay, we've got Extremist. Maybe I should have just used it. We are gonna get some healing, though, out of this. How are you not an execute? I should have used both of those charges on the Extremist. Okay, is he taking that? He should take that. Oh no, he's leaving. Okay, that's KD. Okay, I'm taking that. And then I'll take care of this Sword Terminator here. Please don't hit me with that. You bugger. Okay. Go ahead and yoink that too. A little bit of lag there, no worries. So I'm basically full health. If Deet could get an execute now, that would be fantastic for the team. I don't know where that sorcerer went. See, now I don't want to use the stim, because it's going to kind of waste it a little bit. I guess the sorcerer is taken care of. Okay, Deet should take that. Why can't I ping? Deet should take that. Hopefully he knows that the condition is that you can heal other people, so maybe he'll hold on to it until he can like make use of it that way, but honestly I don't blame him if he just uses it. I wouldn't even be like mad, really. Just keep him alive basically. Okay, what's that? Armor boost. Can I not grapnel from here? Shoot. Oh, another stim. Maybe KDO holds on to that so that everybody has. Ooh. That set off a chain reaction. I'm very glad I was out of the range of that. Okay. We'll leave that stim. I'm going to remember it, though, and come back to it. Let's go help KDO out over here. He's doing really good. Good player. Okay, find and eliminate material. He's already on it. This guy knows what is up. Okay, perfect. We'll do this. Maybe Deet will go and grab that stim. Okay, that's done. Deet grab the stim. Okay, I'll take that execute. Heal me a little bit. Yeah, you can just take that one, KDO. I don't need it. Appreciate it. Really, really good battlefield awareness on KDO. Or Malum, whatever he wants to be called. I do not know. But very good battlefield awareness on him. Keeping an eye on his brother's health and letting them get the executes. That is a big help. I would like someone to come and take this stim. I really don't want to hoard both of them. I don't know who wants it, though. KDO, Deet. I don't care which one of you guys takes it. I want one of you to take it. I think Deet should take it, maybe. Look at him. He's even saving that. He's waiting for him to get back up even and then put him into execute for Deet. Okay, Deet, take it, take it, take it. Yes. Good stuff, good stuff. Free heals. Okay, let's get this gate open and get the heck moving. This is going really well so far. That can change at any moment. Okay, Deet did take that stim. Good. I did not want it to go to waste. I didn't care who took it as long as it doesn't go to waste. It's my biggest thing. Will enemies come down there? I should probably... Okay, I'm going to go help. I gotta try to keep some of this fire off of them. Okay, good. Deet used the stim. Good job. Oh, there you went. Thank goodness there's no friendly fire right now, or I would have just absolutely lit up my teammate. I would have felt so bad. Okay, easy wave. Deet, are you okay back here? I'm gonna come and help you out. Okay, you can take that execute. I really don't need it. Look at that, full health. We've still got 2 stims on the team. We're doing real good. And we did have 2 terminus spawns. Even though I prayed to the Emperor real hard. Oh, I hate. Okay, I'm going in here anyways. I'm just not going to shoot. I hate that. Look at all these explosives. This is really scary. If one of those goes off, it's blowing up the whole tunnel. Okay, they're fighting. If I can shoot, let's get rid of that. That'll set a chain reaction off there. Any down here? Oh, I got that. I got that. Big time. No problemo. Good timing to go around that corner. Okay. Looking good. Full health on everybody. Everybody good. Everybody fine. More extremists. All right. We don't even need it. We don't need this fight, but if everybody gets in here, we can just proceed. Oh no! I thought he was gonna get so much damage there. I saw that crack grenade on him. Oh man. And we have secure stockpile, so I'm gonna grab this Melta. Perfect. Okay, KDO took a little bit of damage. Or Kato. Kato took a little bit of damage. That's okay though. That's okay though. I think I'm funny. I've got a Melta, so I was gonna instinctively throw a grenade there. No use though, nothing really useful back here. Let's go ahead and do this. Kato is the real G. Look at all these explosives. This is wild. Nothing up here. We could break this. Maybe a stim in here. An armor boost would be nice. Ammo. Okay, no problem. It definitely has a very relieving feeling knowing that we don't have to fight another terminus. Oh, wow. This is a lot of grapnel value. Oh, okay. Or not. Okay. Sure. Instinctively, I want to shoot all this to clear it off the map, but my team is here also. So I don't even really want to risk it. Like, look at all that. It's just going to chain reaction up the entire field. Okay, and we're at the final fight, and we are looking, or, no, this isn't the final fight, actually, is it? Alright, let's go. Oh.
Let them gather. It will only result in more losses.
Oh, we hit a little happy feet, All right, let me drink some water real quick. I gotta hydrate for this. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought that after this, I don't know how I'm forgetting this. I played so much Space Marine 2, and yet I still forget where we are in this in a stage. I think I'm gonna keep the Melta. The Melta rifle, that is. Always ping the Bio Titan. All right, I don't think we can fumble this. I don't want to jinx this too hard. Knock on wood. But we're looking pretty spicy. Oh, they are praying to... Oh! Why did I do that? Oh, that was so stupid. I'm like literally just talking about how we can't fail this. And there goes half my health. Okay, that's okay. I've got a stim still. That was stupid. I'm so sorry. If we fail this, I'm blaming it on that moment right there. I shouldn't have even shot that. Gosh, dang it, man. I feel like I should stim up KDO and me because that was my doing. Let's get some health. Yikes, man. Why did I do that? I'm gonna yoink that. Yoink that for the purpose of helping our team out. That was so stupid. That's gonna haunt my dreams. Okay. Locked in. Alright, Deet. Give him hell. What hit me? Okay. I think I shot another explosive with my Melta maybe. I didn't even see anything. Gosh damn, man. All right. Well, we've got a stim at least. I'll wait until either I really need it in Immortal, or until somebody else needs it, and I'll go up to them and heal with it. That's ridiculous. Maybe I shouldn't have brought the Melta. It's only caused me immense amounts of pain. Oh. You never seen someone do it as bad as me. Okay, let's go ahead and hit you. I want to hit another one actually on you. Oh, I took that by accident. Okay, that's actually good. That's probably the best outcome for me, because now I get another grapple charge. And I'm going to heal off of all of this, so we are so back. We are so back. Oh, I might have just saved somebody half a hit bar, half a health bar there. I do have a Melta bomb that I could use, but I'm like genuinely terrified of it right now. I don't even want to shoot in the direction of that red barrel. Let's go ahead and grab that. Shoot this way. Maybe I will shoot it. I don't know. Okay, that did actually work. That hit them for a little bit of damage. KDO's here. Let's go ahead and grab that parry. Hit him with a power rake, power wave. Dodge that. Dodge that. Woo! Happy feet. Come on, get out of here. How much health do you have? Are you invincible? Come on. You fool. You fell for my trap. Okay, Deet's a little bit hurt. I could go and run a stim for him. Stim for him. Let's go make sure that we're helping out our team here. Okay, it looks like we're in the clear. He's recharging. Looks good. Yeah, if everybody gets together, I'd stim us all. I'd be full health. Everybody would get a little bit. Next time that they're all together, I'll pop a stimmy for them. Let's go ahead and get you out of here. Thank you very much. Okay, if Kato comes down here and Gout groups up with us, I'll pop this stem, but I don't know if he's going to. Yeah, he's gonna keep his distance. Let's go ahead and do some defending here. Don't want to shoot that barrel. Okay, one more cycle. Okay, Kato's hurt. I wish that we all could get together. How did I miss that shot? I wish that we could all get together here. Deet's here. Where's Kato? Okay, everybody get together. Oh, I used my charge right in there. That's not what I wanted to do. Hit him with a power rake. Boom. Oh, that was bad. I didn't want the execute there. And there. Hold on, everyone's together. Get together, get together, get together. Almost a good grenade. Come on. Oh, I should have saved that. Okay, I'm gonna use my stim. Kato, I wish the Kato would get here, but I'm gonna use my stim on someone. Come here. Come here. Come here. Please. Oh no, I want everybody grouped up. Come on. Oh, so close. Stim. Yes. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna finish it off here. Come on, big strike, big strike. Okay, he's launching, he's right there. Come on, come on, come on. Hit, 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 big hit. Boom. That should be it. Done. Finally. Good stuff. Good stuff. Finally a good run. That was good. Good team. Kato and Deet, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys for being here. I know that they can't hear me, of course, but or at least I think they can't. But they were good. We had a lot of really unfortunate things happen there that would have possibly ruined a run, but we bounced back. That was probably as good as it gets for that that stratagem. I'm glad that we could finally complete it. I was starting to feel like we wouldn't. I've been recording for like 3-4 hours, and I've done, I think that was like my 5th attempt on that, and every single time we just got bum rushed by Hellbrutes, and the whole team would get wiped, and people would rage quit and leave. It just wasn't good. It wasn't good. So finally, that is a good run. Let's go and take a look at the final screen here. All right, let's take a look at this final screen here, see how we did. Oh wow, we didn't do the greatest, and then we didn't really have the best in anything. Wow, look at that. 17,000 damage, that's 16,000 melee damage, and I had about 13,000 damage, and Tactical had about 11,600. So I didn't do the worst. I definitely got worked by this assault there, but really awesome. Good teammates. Let's go ahead and leave that lobby. I appreciate them. I think was that Kato that still wanted to play another match. Sorry, buddy. We finished all of our dailies, so we're wrapping up here. Yeah, so I guess if anybody's watching this, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that I can make this enjoyable, despite how scuffed some of the gameplay was in that last one. But thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you in another one. Goodbye.